Yo, what is up, guys? ExtraTime TV here today, and today we're going to be brushing up on a topic that we did not too long ago, but we did mention it briefly. We're going to be doing the worst transfers of the 2016 and 17 season, and today we have the entire squad. We don't have any guest stars, we just have the regular group, and we're just going to be going on about the worst transfers of
We
the
should
year. So,
we should introduce ourselves as each person so they know
yes,
who's who.
so let's introduce us. Hello,
Uh,
I'm Brooke.
I'm James.
It'd be great if you guys said in something.
Who's
I'm Christian.
I'm Brandon. I'm Dylan.
That was so unnecessary.
We don't care about anybody else.
Okay, so we're going to have to start this off with the worst transfer.
Why do we start off with the transfers? We should start off with the news first.
Okay, just...
James, not according to the script.
No. Okay, sure.
Okay,
Worst
lads.
transfers. Claudio Bravo.
Now,
Andre Gomez.
Claudio, well, I mean, Caballero just left, so I mean, it's good to have a problem
left?
there at least.
He's going
Well, he's going to leave.
Yeah. What's his
Speaking
name?
of, Man City's losing 4 players. Hold up, what?
no, but
Who's
all those players are old and
It's,
they're gonna leave anyway.
Kolarov. Is he leaving?
How old is Sanya?
Sanya's like
Oh,
It's
33.
like 30.
Yeah, Sanya's old too. Clichy's probably gonna leave. Well, he's gonna get
He
sold.
is
He is
leaving.
leaving.
Zabaleta, Caballero, Navas, and Clichy.
They lost 3 defenders.
That's why we need more defense. We need more right backs and full backs. But enough about that. We have to get on to what we really came here for. The worst transfers.
Sissoko.
Now, a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
people,
Snodgrass. Snodgrass.
lot of people
No,
made-
this is amazing. Such a rat.
Name any West Ham player, and it's a worst transfer.
a lot of
but no.
people may disagree with me on this one, but I think I'm gonna have to say Arcadia Schmilik because he just didn't
He's been
play.
injured though.
I know, but he just
No,
didn't play.
Milik's been good.
No,
He
Melik's
hasn't
actually
played.
been doing alright.
He did
Scoring off the
very
bench.
well in that one game, and then after that he was done for.
No, but
I think
apparently
he's just
like
unlucky, man. I talked about this in an earlier episode. He got injured and he was actually doing pretty well. He's
yeah.
I know,
start.
I
Now
never
he's-
said
and
that
then
he was doing
Mertens
good,
found the
but
form of his life.
at least
Like,
players
why
like
would he play
Sissoko,
Milik?
at
Shut
least
up.
players like
One at a
Sissoko
time.
could play.
Okay, continue.
No, you were saying something.
No, I said everyone stop
Christian
talking
was saying
at once.
Like at least those players could actually provide something to the team. Maybe it wasn't as much as possible, but Arkadiusz Milik, this guy, he played, I think it was like 3 appearances, and then after that he was done for the whole season. So there's a huge problem with that.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that was at like the beginning of the season, and then that's when he was actually doing really well. Well, I mean, not really well, but like good for his
Pretty well.
age.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, he was doing alright. And then what's it called? And especially, yeah, like I said, for his age and
I'm not saying he was the worst transfer because he just didn't play. I'm just talking about in terms of what he did for the team. It was pretty much nothing.
Can we talk about Snodgrass, Andre Ayew, and who's the other one who's just terrible this season?
Faguli.
Faguli.
Faguli
Zaha. I mean, yeah, Zaha.
Zaha, also
Just-
Townsend.
It's just West Ham. Didn't Townsend do alright?
Wait,
Where'd he go? He
Zaha?
went to
No,
he went to
not-
Crystal Palace, right?
Yeah, for 13 mil, and he got like 1 assist in like
1 assist
20
in 1
games.
He was like, I want to play on the left, I think the left, so I can cut in. Or then he just, but like his right foot was like a crossing thing. That's what I heard.
He's a
But-
right foot. I mean, he's left-footed. So I
Yeah,
think-
so he wanted to
Well,
play on the left, the right, so he could cut in, but they just kept him on the left wing.
Yeah, so he got 1 goal, and he got 1 assist in 20 games, which, you know.
Solid performance for Crystal Palace.
So, Milik, he was doing very well at the start of the season. His average rating was like 7.5. I'd say that was pretty well. But after that, after his injury, his average rating is like 6.20. That's pretty
Oh.
terrible.
Well,
Like,
I went by 1.3, so
6.20.
I don't know if it's, I don't know if this person did it like that bad, but what about Musa? I haven't heard about him in a while.
Yeah,
I think
Musa's-
I think he did okay. I expected him to be like
Musa, Ahmed
incredible with
Musa.
him and Vardy and Mahrez, and I was like, shit, you better watch out. And
Ahmed
then-
Musa hasn't made an impact like whatsoever, like period. And like I don't get why. Why is he? Probably he's like got like some bad attitude. I would say. Or he's just
Maybe.
not-
or he just hasn't been performing.
There's
I mean,
that
Premier
there's
League's
that
a hard
guy
league.
on that team. I think. Oh man, what's his first name beats me, but it's Gray. I forget his
Oh,
name.
Damari
Gray.
Gray.
Damari Gray. Not
Demari
Andre.
Gray is amazing.
He's good.
Apparently
Yeah,
he did
I
last-
know. I was just
well,
saying
last
he's a good
season,
player.
though.
I wasn't saying he's a pretty bad transfer because he's a youth player, so he can't be a bad transfer. Who else? Who else is a bad transfer? Let us.
Ben Arfa, not that he's a
No.
bad player.
Ben
it's
Arfa,
just,
yes,
like,
that is true. Oh, he's underperforming.
not that he's a bad
He's not-
player. It's just they don't.
Yeah, one
play
at a
him.
time, one at a time.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, the only reason I think Ben Arfa, I think when he first got there, he was doing okay, but the problem is they brought Draxler in, and Draxler
Yeah, that's
just,
a
like,
problem.
I know.
Draxler completely outshone him. Like when Draxler was on form, which he still is, like
Not
I
really,
forgot
though. He hasn't done
PSG
anything
had
the last
other
few
players in the
games.
midfield. Other than Matuidi, I was just like, oh,
But
shit,
Tweety,
it's
by
just
the way, he
Draxler.
hasn't been doing that well this season.
Ben Arfa's 30 years old, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
starting to get old.
there's a
now.
lot of old
4
players
goals
hitting
and
their
1
peak,
assist
like right
in
now. It's kind of
his
weird.
whole league appearance. I mean, his whole appearance in general. He's got 0 goals in Ligue 1. That's crazy.
Who, Ben Arfa?
Right.
With 18 appearances off the bench and 5 starts. Yeah, he has 0 goals. That's nuts.
I got a weird shout that Dylan's probably gonna disagree with me, but Lucas
David.
Perez.
Oh yeah.
No,
He's-
no, he
he
did pretty.
hasn't,
He
he
did
hasn't been
okay.
a bad signing, but it's just like
Just like
He hasn't
Ben
done
Arfa, they
anything.
just don't play him.
They don't play him exactly. Like they play
Is he
Giroud
injured?
over him. Like seriously,
No,
Nice.
no, he's not. They just don't play him.
they play Giroud over him for some.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
and
I don't know why
and
dumb
people
reason.
were criticizing Wenger because he wasn't getting any new strikers. Then he gets a new striker that he just doesn't play.
he wants to go
Wonder
back to Deportivo or wherever he came from. I think Deportivo.
Jeez, like
Just-
he has
yeah.
too much faith in Giroud. He needs to calm
I know.
down.
I think Drew's gonna leave soon. Hopefully, at least.
Oh, yeah, he's
No.
linked to Marseille. I
Actually,
think.
no. He could stay as long as he wants at that place. I don't care. At Arsenal, because like
As a non-Arsenal fan, and the longer he stays there, the better. He
The
doesn't even
better,
have
yeah.
consistency.
well, he freaking scored against United in the last minute or whatever. So for
It's not consistent though.
I know. I'm just saying like that made me mad. I didn't like it.
Okay, I'm back.
That's
I had to
something
mute
really off
myself.
topic.
Okay.
Alright, who's another one? Freaking the Sissoko, man. Sissoko has been
Yeah, that he was a
terrible.
horrible player indeed.
Hasn't even played like a game in the Premier League. Like,
No, I
what were
like-
they thinking? What were they thinking?
He played a little bit, but every time he played, he's just terrible, like absolutely terrible. He looks
I
like
think
a
the main
youth
problem
player.
is that a lot of people just thought he was good because of what he
Because
did
of his-
against Portugal.
Yeah, I know, but like he didn't do much. He just kind of drove up the pitch, like just like a wild
No, he
horse.
did a
like,
lot that game. He was amazing that game.
No, he did. He
They
did a lot.
overrated him too much though. They look at him at one game, they say that's a good player, but then they
I
completely
mean, yeah, that
forget.
was he had a great Euros, but like, yeah, like you said, they overrated him.
Wait, who is this? Who are you guys talking about?
Sissoko.
Sissoko.
So okay.
I genuinely think
Uh,
that they didn't even bother to check.
Just to
how good he
clarify,
was.
this is the one from Tottenham. Just so
Tottenham.
there's other
The-
Musa Sissokos.
I don't even know what his position is. Like he's
He's
a
like a
right
right
midfielder?
mid, apparently.
But like I don't think it's even his best position suited for him.
Should be
he
like a
hasn't
cam or something. 'Cause,
he hasn't been
he's
jack.
not that fast. He's just really strong.
Are we just talking about Are we just talking about BPL, or are we gonna also do other leagues? Because like if it's other leagues like Nanny, he's had a pretty shit season. Valencia in general have had a pretty bad.
okay, yeah, but
Like what has
Valencia
Nanny
has
done?
been
He's
not
been
as
injured.
good as I thought. Valencia was like a top quality team in the
Yeah,
they
league.
finished
that's what they were
17th
top-
last year, bro.
Really? Yeah, no. Valencia used to be like top.
If we're talking about Valencia, then Zaza has got to be up there with.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's not Zaha. I said Zaha. Zaza. My bad.
Did I say
Zaza was
Zaha?
actually a decent player.
Zaha Wilfred.
No, Zaza.
No,
Zaza.
Oh, Zaza.
Simeone.
When
Zaza.
he was at Juventus, I thought he was a pretty decent
Yeah,
player. actually.
he had that amazing game against Napoli that I watched where he scored like a world beater.
I mean,
Like,
I heard he's pretty good at penalties.
It was
but-
Juventus' goal of the season, and then
I wonder who told you that, Dylan.
And then come the
I'm
Euros.
I just saw him take that penalty against Italy, and I'm like, I need that guy taking penalties for me.
I need that guy just being a penalty taker for the rest of
You
his
guys
life.
look at one match performances too much.
One match performances. That was what, like, that penalty shootout. I was so confused. I'm like, these two teams have so much experience. This is gonna be like a very highly scoring penalty
It was
shootout.
a long penalty shootout though.
I
Schweinsteiger
swear, like,
missed, right?
both teams. Yeah,
Schweinsteiger missed.
Schweinsteiger missed. Zaza missed.
Everyone, Ozil missed as well.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I knew Ozil was gonna miss it. Muller missed.
they were like, yeah. they're
Isn't
like
it a
four-
fact that like Muller's never scored in the Euros or something?
Yeah, he hasn't.
But he's
Really, we
always
scored,
a
like, so many
World
times
Cup
in the World
goal
Cup.
scorer.
Yeah, he's been bang average.
We
this
could also
season,
talk
so-
about, instead of just worst transfers, just players,
players?
who didn't show up.
underperforming players.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Muller is definitely one of them.
I mean,
Oh.
Ronaldo at the beginning of the season.
Muller's
but
old.
now he's really good.
That's
Okay,
true.
well, that he was just recovering from a pretty bad
yeah,
injury.
yeah.
Like he wasn't sandwiched once. He was sandwiched twice by like Payet.
He's smushed that Euro.
People say it wasn't a bad tackle. It was a free. That was a bad tackle.
It was a bad tackle. He went okay, he got the ball, but like I'm just saying, like it was
It was hard.
They
and
went
did
through the
twice.
man to get the
it
ball.
was a hard tackle, yeah.
Twice.
Like it wasn't like it was clean, but it was just hard.
And they had no sympathy whatsoever. They were just like, nah, this is.
They just continued.
What
Yeah.
tackle are you guys talking about?
The Payet.
Payet
and,
on Ronaldo. What is his name?
Yeah, no, it was someone else that was there. It was Payet and someone
Evra.
else that tackled him. Yeah, Payet and Evra.
Was it Evra?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Seriously, if they're playing Evra at the edge,
Ever's a good player. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, he's pretty decent.
at this
Solid.
no, this season he's been
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
but like
who's
now
a
they
better
have,
left back?
now they have
French.
Mendy, so it's good.
You're asking
Mendy.
me who's a
true.
better left back than Patrice Evra?
It's French.
That is French.
Benjamin Mendy.
Well,
That's
they didn't have that
Sidibe.
at the Euros.
Oh, Kurzawa.
They didn't have any of
Benjamin
those in the
Kurzawa.
Euros that they actually brought to the Euros.
Did they bring Kurzawa?
Why are we talking
If
about
they
the
did-
Euros?
If they
That was
didn't
a year
bring
ago.
Kurzawa, what's wrong with them?
I
Kurzawa's
swear
a
they
good
didn't. I swear they didn't bring Kurzawa, but I don't know.
Why
If they
not?
did, then they should have played him.
I think he was injured. I think Kurzawa was injured.
I also like their squad already had a lot of youth, so I guess they are looking for some sort of like leadership role. Some
Yeah, no, that's true. I think Everett's their captain, right?
really.
No, he
No,
deserves
Lloris.
it though. He's been
Lloris.
with
He
them
was
for a
he
long
was
time.
their captain for France.
Well, I don't think captain should just be who's been there the longest. I think it should be a mixture
He has
of
the
both.
best
Like,
Well, I mean,
leadership skills as well.
Everett's a great captain. What do you mean?
No, he's a great
Like,
captain.
Such a good positive figure.
Okay, wait, Brooke,
leader.
weren't you just talking about how crap he was, and now you're saying
I
he's a
didn't
good
see
leader
that
and a
how bad.
captain?
I was just saying how I didn't think that he was up to standards. There
yeah,
are
he's gone-
some
he's-
players who
he-
are better than him. in my
He was
opinion.
one of the best left backs in the world. Like, at his
Kurzawa,
prime.
I
his
think
time.
Was
Lucas Digne is probably going to be a pretty good one as well.
Lucas Digne, have you seen him play? He's kind of bad most of the time.
I've definitely seen him play, and I can confirm he's actually going to be pretty good. Trust me.
Okay, like in the future, but like right now, he's kind of not done.
Yeah, but it's just like
he's like 23, right?
Umtiti's great. Like Umtiti's been good since he was at Lyon.
But I'm talking in terms of left backs.
Yeah, I know. Wait, Brandon brought up Umtiti, so that's why.
Oh, okay.
How old is Umtiti?
He's 23, I believe. 22. He's a pretty young guy.
23.
I'm surprised Dylan rates Patrice Evra anymore.
Okay, not anymore. He went to Marseille. He's slowing down his career. He's not gonna do much.
I mean, he's like 35 or 36.
Yeah.
33.
Like
isn't it?
36.
But I mean, see Dani Alves.
I love his Instagram page though. His Instagram page is top.
I know,
Oh,
he's-
he's
oh my
hilarious.
God.
He's so
He
happy.
loves soccer, dude.
He's such a positive person. Like great captain, great leader.
Someone who has also underperformed this season is Benzema.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just having
that's
a
true.
shocker.
Benzema
I only
did
had,
it last
that
season
one
too, but no one
good
gave a-
game against Atletico, and that's pretty much it.
No one
Not
cared
even
when
that.
Not even a
He
good
just
game. It was just a
did
good
that.
dribble.
Yeah.
That wasn't his only good game. He
He did it last season too. He does it. He's not up to par.
I think last season was
last
better than he was this season.
I
though.
think it was because
rated
Morata's better than him.
He is.
Morata is better than him.
Morata's he's better than him and younger and cheaper. So I don't understand what Zidane's
And
doing about
better
playing
looking.
Benzema.
And taller.
and better look.
If I was Zidane, I'd sell
Hey,
Benzema
man,
right away.
Morata,
I'd buy
man,
Morata,
he can steal all
or
the
I'd
goals,
get
bro.
Morata for sure on the starters.
But he won't
Take
start
the
for
money
Champions League final,
I-
obviously.
People say
Where
it's because
can-
Benzema plays better with Ronaldo.
No,
I mean-
it's not true.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. to
I
me.
have a
It would
really
be-
big question to pose. Do you guys think that Mbappe is good enough to be a starter on like a world-class team?
No.
Yeah.
Depends
not
the
yet.
team. Depends the team. What team?
Real Madrid have been coming out after him. So
I mean, he could be as a winger.
Not a starter. Not
I
unless.
I think he will be good enough for them come next year. He's only
Yes.
think about how young he is. He's younger than Martial. He's younger than Rashford. He's younger than Sané.
No, I don't think he's younger than Rashford.
He's
He is younger
17
than
years
Rashford.
old.
He's 18. He's
He just
18.
turned-
But
no, he just
18,
turned-
18 now.
I thought
Rashford's like
Rashford
19,
was also
though.
17.
No,
No,
Rashford's
Rashford turned 19.
Martial's 20.
Mbappe's like 18 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
he's
turned
so,
18.
he's so young.
Rashford
Oh.
turned
He scored-
19.
And he scored more goals than Rashford did in his first season.
doesn't make any. Mbappe scored more goals than Griezmann actually.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
But it's also a
UCL.
lesser league, but still, at 17 years old in a top
UCL is
division-
the hardest competition in the world for
Oh
clubs.
yeah, true. You also
Yeah,
And
he's
this
playing
man-
against Juventus, the best defense in the world, and he's like,
Best,
like
well,
okay.
this
Well,
season
like
best keeper.
we can't rate him on his like tap in goal against Juventus. Like that's not.
I
That's
wouldn't
not
say
gonna
that was
make-
tapping goal. If you looked at
Have
his
you seen his
positioning, it's
assist?
actually amazing.
No, but in the
He's-
first
the
game,
way
I
he
was
ran around
watching.
Alexandro.
I was watching the.
Oh yeah, his dribbles were
like one of
amazing.
the post-match interviews, or like with like Ferdinand and Steven
yeah.
Gerrard and the
BT
first
Sport?
leg. Yeah, I was watching that, and they were saying that his movement off the ball
It's amazing.
and
Yeah,
him getting into positions, or him actually
It's-
just getting the opportunities
Yeah,
of shooting.
even if it's,
it's
a tap-
Ronaldo-esque.
It's top. Yeah, it's actually top class. Like you don't see
Yeah,
that in players.
That's what I'm saying. That goal against Alexandro, it looks easy, but it's like
Yeah, I know.
And he's
it's
yeah,
not that
I-
easy.
Yeah, and he's good off the ball, like on the ball too.
Okay,
Like he's got great
His
skill.
dribbling is insane.
Did you guys watch their game today? I think it was today or yesterday. He
Yeah,
made this
they-
assist to
they played.
João
Oh, yeah,
Moutinho.
yeah.
This
Oh,
is
is that
this
when he dribbled?
assist.
he dribbled
They-
the
that
guy.
That was absolutely incredible.
Oh no, the one to Bernardo Silva. That was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was.
João Moutinho. It was João Moutinho. It was,
It was
this
Bernardo.
week. No, it was a sweat. Was it? Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like João Moutinho. I thought it was, but
Yeah,
that was like
Portuguese guys. Yeah,
that was incredible.
I know.
Like-
That was a crazy like.
He didn't use any unnecessary skills. He didn't do anything. He just used body feints, a
It's
step
bo-
over or two.
That's
and
what I'm trying
gone.
to say though. Because of his actual skill, it's kind of like people kind of wouldn't consider him to be a top a starter just because of his age. If he was like, let's say 22, let's say, would he be a first team player?
Yes.
He'll be
So
a
just
first-
because of his
I was
age.
saying this
No.
since last episode.
No.
If he was 27, everybody would say, "Oh yeah, he's start for any team." But just
Yeah.
because
No,
he's 18,
Just because he's a bit younger,
everybody
it's
thinks,
kind of
"Oh,
odd
he's
that
not."
you're...
He's not.
Yo, but it's just that
Okay.
Christian.
This is ageism.
No, the reason they
Christian.
wouldn't start is when he's younger
Yeah.
because he still has more potential. That means you want him to reach his higher potential. But if he's already at 25, that means he's already his potential. So that means you want him to start while he's at his potential.
Christian.
It's
I
not
think-
because he's
I
just
think
younger.
he'll stay this season. He'll move away next season. That's 100.
That's the only
percent
thing.
What,
what he's
in
gonna
my
do too.
opinion,
To Real
what
Madrid.
I
or
believe
Barca.
is going to happen, or why, okay, if you're 28, 29, that is your prime to be a striker. That's when
So
you're
you have to play
supposed to
them.
be banging in the goals. And if you're 18, 19, he just doesn't have experience. I mean, if he if he goes to Real Madrid, becomes an understudy to, I don't know,
Ronaldo.
Morata or Benzema, whoever they buy this summer.
Why would you
understand
understudy Benzema if he's
that.
crap?
What's it called? Let's just say, okay? Let's just say they don't buy any strikers, they buy him. Okay? He understudies under Benzema. He learns how to play. He gets off the bench. He gets introduced slowly. So when he becomes like around 20, that he could be like a Gabriel Jesus, coming off the bench, having impacts in games.
But he needs
That's
minutes. I
mine.
think.
He
I think
needs
he
minutes.
needs.
No,
as
yeah,
much
he needs
as
minutes to
possible.
improve. He's
So actually, he said a quote, something about playtime, where he said like young players are like really amazing, but their managers don't have faith in them, or they just don't get enough playtime and they can't show their full potential. I mean, it seems like an obvious quote, but like him saying that,
Martial.
he said that because like he's having an outstanding season, like some guy asked him that, but yeah, he thinks young players should be played a lot more.
He has a point. It's true. Like some
I
teams
agree
need
with
it.
that.
Like Dortmund, their entire squad is basically just young players. But like teams need to incorporate young players into their squads, or else they're gonna get kind
With
of screwed over. Like,
experienced players as well, like a good balance.
Exactly.
yeah, you need. Yeah, exactly.
Like
you need a
Monaco has
mix.
done this season.
Yeah, Monaco did it perfectly.
Yeah,
Monaco,
that's true. They had
incredible.
Falcao in him, so he could learn off of Falcao.
Falcao, Glick,
Exactly.
Subasic.
Yeah,
Oh.
that Fabinho partnership was also pretty nice.
Coutinho
Fabinho,
as well.
oh my!
Fabinho's
Wow.
young too. Fabinho's only
Hey,
22 years old.
The
Bro.
Yeah,
manager
I know.
to put a right back at center mid and have him perform the way he did. I don't know how he did it. Like, how
Well,
did he know?
actually,
Yo,
Dylan,
but-
a lot of players who are center mids, they can often play good in fullbacks, and fullbacks can play good in center mids. They're kind of like
Maldini did that, right?
interchangeable.
Well, I mean,
Maldini?
look at Sergio Roberto. I wouldn't say he's that
Alba
great at right
does that
back,
all
but-
the time.
Sergio Ramos.
But- no,
Sergio
but, like,
was
yeah,
backwards.
He
Sergio-
used to play right back.
But
Sergio Ramos
this, like,
also played CDM at times, wouldn't he?
no, that's like CDM and center back are basically just like a higher up center back.
Yeah, that's true. But
And
you
CDM
have
does
to,
have
you have
better
to be a better
control of the
passer
ball.
when you're at CDM. Than
Yo,
you are at
okay,
center.
I just have
But sick, you
a
know.
comment to make. I was just thinking about it and it just popped in my head. Okay, something about what Christian said about how if he
How do
was
we get this
27
topic
or
going?
whatever, or 27, would he be starting? Because obviously
would.
he's 27. But if you look at someone like Donnarumma, who's starting week in and week
He's
out,
19.
because he's top quality, he's probably one of the best goalkeepers in either the top 5 leagues or just the Serie A alone. Or he's up there with one of the best.
The only
Because-
reason that happened,
Dylan, if you think about it, okay, Ter Stegen, yeah, he's a great goalkeeper, but he has a great defense that doesn't allow as many shots
No,
as
Ter
AC
Stegen,
Milan.
I think, is world class.
I do think
AC
Ter Stegen
Milan-
is good at times.
Well, yeah, AC Milan. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty bad right now. I'm really happy that they're rebuilding because their purchases
Yeah.
look pretty amazing, like Musacchio and Rodriguez. I'm like really excited for that team. Anyway, Donnarumma, this guy,
Really
he plays
overrated.
amazing with like a
Okay.
bang average team. The
And
finishes like
his
7.
distribution is really good as well.
Yeah.
But the only reason he got his playing time and he got shown through is because they don't have a better keeper. They had a 38-year-old goalkeeper,
They had
Diego Lopez or
right?
something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, apparently
too
he's
old.
going back to just to inform that he's going back to
Well, he was too old.
Uh,
The manager was
November.
like, "Crap, I need someone." And then they have this, this young superstar. They put him on. This guy's incredible. There goes Diego Lopez, and in comes
I mean,
Donnarumma.
Yeah, but
what's
there's
your
nothing
point?
wrong with that.
They did the
Dylan.
same thing for there's nothing wrong with that. Like
Yeah, no, I'm
Mbappe.
not saying there is.
Mbappe went in for
Okay,
the
then-
win.
Yeah,
I
so then
found
Brand was
I found the exact quote that
That's what I'm
Mbappe
saying. He's
said.
starting. Or else, if Diego Lopez never, let's say they had someone else there, like another 20-year-old, he wouldn't be starting.
Sorry?
If
Well,
they,
it's
if let's
because-
say AC Milan.
Well, it's because
Yeah,
like,
fuck out.
why would you want to have two wonder kids in the same position?
No, okay. Let's say you had like a 25-year-old average keeper, like someone like not incredible but not bad at the same time. Like they're just good. They're good enough.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't be starting because they would never know. It's a 19-year-old. When would you play him during a cup game? And then after that, you wouldn't play him again until the guy gets older. So
well, yeah, you usually
does
play
matter
the
about age.
25-year-old
no,
person.
but I mean, Dylan, what you could do is what Manchester United are playing. Play them in the European games. See if he does well. Continue playing him there. Then he'll learn the
Wait.
spot.
They did
Just
they
like
did it
that.
with one person, Rashford, but like
yeah.
No, and the goalkeeper Romero.
Oh yeah, Romero, but he wasn't a young player. He was just kind of in the squad.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, still, like, similar to what Barcelona did. Bravo and Ter Stegen both have
Yeah,
really insanely
that's
good goalkeepers, but Ter Stegen isn't there, or wasn't as good as he is now at the time. But you put him in the
When Bravo
Champions League.
started before Ter Stegen.
Probably
Bravo used
the
to be
reason-
good.
You
I know.
Arguably, probably the best player, or one of the reasons why they won the Champions League, other than Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, because he's just been so solid.
I think it was just Messi.
Bravo or
Neymar,
Ter Stegen?
Suarez.
Okay, well, yeah, they did carry pretty hard because Barcelona's defense is pretty shaky.
Yeah, Mascherano that season was.
Mascherano,
Pretty
this
weak.
man, like he's short and he's weak, and I
How
don't
many
really
own
know
goals
why
did
he's
he
a
score
center
that
back.
Might not be
season?
leaving this season. Actually.
4 or 5.
Just scored more own goals than he has goals for Barca.
He
You know, he
scored
only
a
has one goal for
golazo
Barca,
penalty, bro.
He has 1 goal for Barca. One
Yeah.
goal.
Well,
I think
just
Mascherano's gonna leave this season. I think that's the reason they gave him his penalty.
Yeah, probably. But
That makes sense. That makes
He's gonna
sense.
take his spot, and they have that young guy Marlon coming
Yeah.
in, so it's looking good.
Oh, did you
for
guys
this.
hear Victor Junius or whatever his name? I forgot.
Vinicius?
Yeah, he officially signed for Real.
Yeah, okay, no, he signed.
He's
but
gonna be the next
coming in
Odegaard, I
2019.
guarantee.
Oh yeah, the Neymar guy. Yeah.
No,
The
no,
next
he's not.
Odegaard's probably the next dead wonder kid.
No,
Odegaard is
he's not.
still 19.
Exactly,
What do you got?
Vinicius.
He's
Yeah.
younger than
So-
Gabriel Jesus.
Wait, guys, hold on. Okay, he's not going to Real Madrid yet. They bought him, but he's only coming
Yeah,
in
he's going in
2019.
2019. Yeah.
That's-
So
that's a long
until
time.
2019, he's not going.
Yeah,
so that
but
means
isn't,
Real
what's
Madrid
it called?
could cancel it or end the trend.
If-
Is that even?
He's only
Is that?
played-
I didn't
he's
know that
only
was
played one game for
allowed.
the first.
No, you
I
can't.
think-
I think that's what Man City did to Jesus.
Basically,
They
they
bought him,
bought
like, a
him
while
to get
ago.
to get like dibs on him, basically. So that means that the team
Yeah, but
can't. They can
that's
promise
exactly
not to
what-
sell him
yo.
to anyone else.
Brooke.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Barcelona did with Neymar. They bought him.
Yeah.
They put in a bid and only bought him at like or actually got him at like the 14-15 season, I believe.
The
No,
reason they did
there's
that
Is
is
that something
so,
with the Brazilian government then? Like, is there like some law or
No,
something like that?
I think it's just
no, I think it's just an
the thing is
option.
yeah, it's just them wanting money because like if a big team comes and they're like, we want your big player, but we don't want anyone else bidding for him in a couple years, if we only want him in a bit, then they could put a bid on him and say, all right, like let's say I'll give you 40 mil in 2 years, but you only give me him in 2 years, but no one else can buy him, and then we choose if we want or not. Basically, yeah. So it's smart on Real Madrid's part because in 2 years, Well, he's a striker, right? A striker or winger?
He's a striker.
Thought it was a
yeah.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about.
He's done really
not
well for
forward.
U17s for Brazil, but then and like U17 in general. But he's only played one match for the first team of like I don't know what team he's on. Some team in Brazil. Like I don't know. It's
I
not
think
Flamengo.
It's
It's,
the one with the red on it. It has a red.
I
and
know, it's
black
the
on
red
it.
one.
Oh no, it is Flamengo. It is
Fluminense?
Flamengo.
It's
No,
Fluminense.
no,
I
no,
think.
no. It is No, it's Flamengo. Trust me.
Okay.
Let me see.
It is Flamengo.
I don't- I don't trust
on
you.
FIFA, and Flamengo wasn't in the team, but that's the team he plays for. Trust me.
this is-
That's what he
Flamingo,
did, but-
you're
Yeah,
right.
it is.
All right, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
He is Flamingo then.
Yeah, he's number 20.
Yeah. So like that. That's very
But
smart.
I mean,
Real
think
Madrid's
about
smart,
it.
Like,
If you got go, Dylan.
so like, okay, 2 years from now, I'm guessing Zidane's gonna keep Benzema just cause for some reason I feel like he's gonna stay unless he goes to a French team. Other than that, if no French team bids, he's
Yeah,
staying,
yeah.
even though I don't want him to. So I'm guessing Zidane's plan is in 2 years he's gonna let go of Benzema, bring in the new guy, while having Morata as a starter and have this kid on the bench.
Yeah, but Dylan,
Man,
that's exactly
Barcelona
the
could take
same thing as
Mbappe. I'll be happy
Dylan.
with
I,
that.
if anything, Mbappe's gonna be a winger. Maybe they'll put this guy as a winger because I heard he can play winger as well. I mean, Gareth Bale seems to be,
shaky.
yeah.
I think Real Madrid's fine on wingers, man. They got Asensio, Isco.
Yeah,
Asensio
Asensio
is
plays-
gonna play a
they're
winger.
mainly
Isco is a
midfielders.
center
Bale.
attacking
Let's
midfielder.
not forget about Bale.
No.
no.
Isco, yeah, no.
That's
James is the point. Isco, you cannot like if you compare him when he plays center attacking mid, he is incredible. His passes
Isco? Yeah,
are
he's
He's one of the best players in the
he's
world right
crisp.
now, Isco.
Like
I
when you
know,
go to
I'm not
McDonald's and you
declining
want
that.
those crispy fries, that's what Isco gives you. Like he is so good, and then you put him winger, he's still pretty good, but like
He's
can't.
not that
like,
quick.
It's just his pace, though. Like he's not supposed to be a winger. I mean, he can
Exactly.
play there. It's just he's more like a player.
Juan
Who,
Mata.
it's like a right attacking midfielder.
Because I think
basically.
pace doesn't. A lot of people just assume that you have to have pace if you're a winger. I think that's too much of a.
Yeah, look at Juan
uh,
Mata. He's pretty
remember,
good.
you have
to- David
Iniesta
Silva.
used to be one of the best right wingers in the world. He wasn't fast.
You have to be able to read the
Iniesta.
game in a
Iniesta.
certain way. Like you have to
It's
be
all
able
about
to
the vision.
have- Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
depends.
true.
Like Isco's vision is all about I'm gonna make the next pass, but a winger also has to know when to pass and then just when to bolt down the wing and whip it in. I think Isco's more like I'm gonna pass or I'm
Just
gonna
because
shoot.
you're
or just-
fast doesn't always make you a good winger. It helps
No, like-
if you have pace, obviously, but
That guy Atsu, who's signed by Newcastle, he's just
yeah.
literally a pace mongrel.
he hasn't.
It's just like Musa, though, basically. Basically,
Well,
the same.
Musa.
I
Lots
guess
of
you could
flavor.
say the same about
like
Mane,
Ahmed
but
Musa.
like Mane
know,
also
it's
has strength. But, like, Mane is just incredible. Like that.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is that Mane, he has pace as well. He also has
And
dribbling
physicality.
strength.
As well, like this man is so fast. Like I don't
Mane's
think
He has
he's
actually
dribbling
pretty
legal.
young.
strength, though.
All right, since
Yeah,
we're on
he's
Premier
like
League
22.
teams, can we talk about the big win this Wednesday?
Just because you're a Man U fan.
Just
Well,
just
it's not a big
because
win. It's
no,
against
boys,
Ajax.
it's a big win. It's a European
Liverpool
trophy.
beat Sydney
It's
in
weird.
the preseason. That's
I
a great
don't
result
think-
for them. We believe that the best team.
Yeah, Liverpool beat Sydney. In,
Oh, that's difficult.
Orange
or
City
something.
FC.
What an amazing victory.
Obviously,
for
you have to
all-
give credit to Manchester
of us.
United, but I think maybe too much credit might be what's happening right now because when you think about it, it's like it's against Ajax. Come on, it's like
Oh yeah, Ajax were they just bottled
they
it
couldn't
pretty much.
even win. They couldn't even win in your own domestic league. So
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah, but
expect
it
them
seems
to
like
do
Jose
too much, but
Mourinho was kind of pushing towards a Europa League instead of the league. Like in
he
the
That
wanted
was
to
last
win the
smart.
league.
That was smart.
He
He
best
knew-
at a one final match. Like
No, if you think about it. Okay, sorry, James. Continue. I'll say after you.
I wouldn't put
Oh.
it past him to win against like a bunch of young players who don't really have a game plan. He nullified the team. The United didn't play very well at all, but he still won
they
2-0.
didn't,
Like
not at all.
I don't
Yeah,
get
Because
it.
the Ajax
had
were just not
70%
good.
possession, but their inexperience showed there because they didn't know what to do with the ball.
Dolberg
70%
had a
possession, they
shocker
had no
game.
goals. Like what?
They couldn't even get him the.
Can we
what's
talk
the-
about the man of the match, Smalling?
Fellaini.
How Fellaini, Smalling, all the
No, but I
outcasts.
say
in United
Pogba.
teams
Pogba
made a
that
big-
game.
Fellaini
was
actually
actually-
played well that match though.
Pogba
Pogba had a
Pogba-
decent.
No, Pogba
Um,
did so well that game.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, my
he-
prediction was right.
And
I
Herrera
told
played
you Pogba and
amazing.
McTain would
4-2.
score. He did.
4-2.
Ajax didn't
But-
win 4-2 though.
Before we spoil any of our predictions, Christian, go watch the other episode.
I predicted 2-1. Fuck.
Okay, if you think about it, Jose Mourinho was really smart because he once he realized that he's not going to finish in Champions League spot most likely
Yeah.
in
Might as
instant
well
Champions
go for the
League.
Europa League.
He's like, I'm gonna just I'm
Saved
not
all
gonna
of his
worry about the
energy,
league.
like all
I'm
of
gonna
it for that.
focus I'm gonna focus on the Europa League so I can guarantee my team, or pretty much guarantee my team Champions League, and that's what he did. So now he's in a good spot. He has Champions League, so he's won over the fans, and he's probably
3
gonna win the league
trophies.
next season. Exactly.
Well, I mean, 2
Okay,
trophies.
My
okay,
opinion-
again. People are
Man U
giving
first place.
no. In my opinion, winning the Europa League is still a pretty big achievement.
Yeah,
Remember,
that's
he has to
huge.
go against a lot of other teams, so it's not just like it's not.
Celta
major
Vigo
tournament.
is a very like.
If he didn't win it, Man U would be like it would be a
There'd be a
terrible season.
laughing
He might
stock.
even get sacked if he didn't win it.
Yeah,
you can
but
see
he
how
did.
happy he was when he won. He was like celebrating like a madman. It was
No,
He was
it's
happy
a
because
big
it's a big
trophy.
cup.
Europa
Everyone
League
was
is
a Mourinho
definitely a
period.
big trophy,
It is.
but
It's overlooked a lot though.
I think that's really the James, you mentioned 3 trophies.
Yeah, I said
Community
2,
Shield.
including the
Community Shield.
Community Shield never counts. In my
Capital
Yeah,
One
it does
Cup,
count.
like,
It-
and
When
then-
you win
well-
it counts. When you lose it, it doesn't count. That's the thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
No,
I mean, it
no.
still goes in the trophy cabinet. At
It's
the
just
end of
a
the season,
yeah.
So I
it
count
just
that
makes,
as a trophy.
It's to make managers look good when they had a shitty season, and that's the only way they can rebuttal.
Guys,
So if let's say a
it's
manager's
the
having a crap
Community
season,
Shield is basically an exhibition match.
it's just
Kinda.
for views, I guess.
It's
How-
like, but yo, Brooke. It's just like saying that what's the Super Cup isn't a big cup or whatever
the
it's
Spanish
called.
Super Cup.
Yeah, because it's basically an exhibition match.
Wait, you mean the Spanish Super Cup as in the Copa del Rey?
No, I'm
No,
talking
yeah,
about the winner of the Champions League and the Europa League. It's the
Yeah.
winner of the league.
Oh no,
in
I was talking
England.
about the winner of the Copa del Rey
Yeah,
and the
I
winner of La Liga. That's
Yeah,
the
I know.
Spanish Super Cup.
That's the Spanish Super
I
Cup.
don't
Yeah,
follow that,
but it's
so
basically
I'm-
the same
so
thing.
it's
as,
Madrid versus Barcelona if they win the
Yeah,
Copa del
that's
Rey.
crazy though. that's a
So
sick
it's gonna
game.
be a it's
Or
gonna be
Juventus. No,
Wait,
yeah,
yo,
or Madrid.
think about it. Yo,
What is
yo,
the Copa del Rey final?
wait, if Real
August.
Madrid
no,
win the
this
Champions
Saturday.
League, it's gonna be them versus Manchester United. So it's gonna be Ronaldo versus.
Or
Oh,
Juventus
that's-
versus
that'll
Man
be-
U.
yeah,
No
yeah.
one's
I like
Real Madrid's
Juventus
gonna
Man U
win
more.
the Champions League just flat out. Like Juventus is still a team, guys. Like what?
Okay, no,
It's
No, I
it's
said
a dead
if.
even
James, I
match.
said if.
I'd say.
it's gonna be close. Like what I said last.
I wouldn't be
week.
surprised
It's
if
gonna
went
be
to
a very
penalties
close.
again.
Oh, I hate that. I hate if penalties. Give
One
me
team's
anxiety,
really
I sweat.
attacking and one team's really defensive, but I feel like Juventus is such a scary side. This team, but so is Real Madrid.
Oh, they were
Like, I
attacking.
speak
No,
about a certain
It's really
player.
difficult to
I'd
call
feel
them
so
out.
bad for Juventus if they don't win it. Like, oh man.
I feel bad
Two
for
finals
Buffon
in like
more like
3
it.
years. 3 years.
I feel
Yeah,
bad.
man, give
I
Real
feel
Madrid credit.
worse
They
for
had
Buffon.
Bayern.
They
yeah,
did.
it's
They
true.
did.
I'm just saying
Well,
like
Barca, Juventus had Barca, but they also kind of shut them down.
Barca's-
Like
Yeah, but
MSN
if you
were
think
on
about
that
how
game
Barca played against
horribly.
Barca
or
just-
Juventus, yeah, exactly.
No,
They-
no. I think whoever wins, it's not even an underdog. A lot of people think Juventus is the underdog. That's not really true.
No,
Well,
it's just
Juventus
because
win
of
a
the
treble,
experience in the Champions League, though. Because like
technically
Real
Juventus
Madrid
had a
are
better
obviously.
season overall right now. So then
Yo,
Madrid-
but Brooke, listen to this. If you have a team like Real Madrid who, like throughout history, they're dominant in the Champions League, then you have a team like Juventus who's good in the like who has a good reputation, just not as good as Real Madrid.
But
So it's
thinking,
like saying-
but don't
No, but
dwell
no,
on
no,
the
but
past
listen.
too much.
It's like saying, okay, so let's say if you were to compare two teams in the league, if you were to compare Chelsea versus, I don't know, like Arsenal or Manchester United, you would say
Who's your
Chelsea
Arsenal?
wins because they're doing better in the league. They have a better reputation in the league.
That's looking in the
Manchester
past.
United or Arsenal have.
Well, I mean,
So, like, you say
just
that
because
the
Real Madrid
favorites
have a
beat
good, you have to look. You also have to focus on like what kind of players are playing in the match. You have to look at
Players,
the
the top goal scorer of any Champions League ever is playing up top. I don't know about you, but I basically have to bring a second pair of shorts if I'm coming up against this guy.
What? Okay, I'm
I
just,
will-
I'm
I will shoot
just
myself.
saying it's a fair match. Dwelling in the past doesn't.
It
really
is.
Yeah, I'd
But-
say it's a 50-50 match. You can go either
So I
way.
don't
No, I don't
understand-
It is.
think-
It's a
Dylan,
very
I don't
even match.
understand what
I
you
think it's
mean
a
by-
60-40.
I don't
60-40
understand
Real
what you
Madrid.
mean by you have to
The
bring a
bias
second
is
pair
too
of
unreal.
pants against Ronaldo.
What's it called? I don't really. I want Juventus to win because I want Juventus to win because like if you think about like the teams that they versus and how they played, they kind of deserve it. But like if you think about how Real Madrid played, they also deserve it. Like so like it's really 50-50.
I'll say
Like,
Ronaldo
I can't- it's hard to make
plays
a-
good in that game if he plays good in that game, not because he played good in games before.
No, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about like because obviously okay. What's
Okay,
not
and the
doubt,
only
he's
way
been
to
doing a
compare
lot.
a player
Listen, if
is
he's
by
been
the
doing a
games
lot
before.
better in the Champions League, Okay, without a doubt, he's been doing a lot better than Champions League. Does anyone agree? Than the league.
He's a good.
He's the best
Yeah,
player
yeah.
in Champions
Yeah,
League.
well,
Best
in the
player.
Champions League, not in the league.
Exactly. So like,
But in the big
if you
games, he
think about it,
performs.
in
So I'm scared.
statistics, he's going to do a lot better in the Champions League than
Hopefully.
in La Liga. So, like,
okay, but
think about
again,
it.
you said he's going to. That's
He
never
might, I said he
always
might.
a safe prediction to make.
You
for
never
pretty
know,
much
but
anyone.
like,
No, I'm
big
talking about
games-
statistics wise. If you're going to follow it,
yeah,
then, you know,
yeah,
you have a
yeah.
good-
Then
like,
you'd
might as well
you'd
bet-
place
What about
bets
the
on
phone?
Ronaldo. Yeah, I
you can
agree.
have
I
a good
agree.
bet that you're saying that Ronaldo's going to do well in
But-
the Champions League final because the reputation that he has
Yeah.
in the Champions League.
But it's
That's what I
in
think.
comparison to another player. Like if you say he'd do better
Than Dybala.
than Dybala, then I would put my money on Ronaldo. But that's assuming that he does better than Dybala, not that he does good at all.
You can't be 100%. You can never be 100%. Like, who knew Leicester was going to win last year? No one. Absolutely no one.
Alright,
I'd
guys,
say he does
better
we
than
had
Dybala,
our,
but not
our
that he
Champions
does
League
good at
final
all.
prediction.
Yeah,
I believe
okay.
So.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
We're just talking about.
Can I just say
Alright.
something about a very important player that I really like?
Okay.
That was
Oh, no.
94 million pounds, I think.
Pogba?
Higuain.
Oh,
How come nobody talks
No,
about his
he
price
wasn't 94
anymore?
million pounds. He was probably 94 million dollars.
Yeah, not
Because if it was
pounds.
but
pounds, he'd be
still,
more
that's
than
a lot.
Pogba.
Pounds is Pogba's price. That's all.
He's at least like 85 million for like a 29-year-old. That's pretty
Something.
crazy to me.
He's a lot of
He's been
money.
doing really good this season. man.
Yeah,
He has
I just want to say that he's pretty
He
amazing.
won Juventus Player of the Year, which I don't think he should have, but he does. He's up there with
He
one of the
kind of
best
deserved
players.
it. He kind of.
He's like
A goal poacher.
I would say Mandzukic would deserve player.
He's like a Zlatan.
yeah, Mandzukic. Yo, James, do you watch Juventus games?
Most sometimes when it's on.
Mandzukic is actually amazing. He should
Yeah,
get
He's
more
especially-
attention.
actually he's
He's
such a good
a
player
lot.
for the
Hasn't
system.
he even been playing winger? He's been playing
Yeah,
winger,
but
Yeah,
right?
he's
Yo,
he's such a good player for the system
Yeah.
that he's in.
Yeah.
He used to be world
And
class
he's
at
like-
Bayern.
His defending is actually like amazing too. Like this
Against
guy.
Barcelona, he was in spectacular.
Yeah.
Defensively.
I'm so
And,
happy he scored against Monaco. He looked happy too.
Well, I'd
I
be
think
happy if I
So
scored
did
in
Danny
Champions
Alves,
League.
not gonna lie.
Okay, well, he had an incredible game. He like the previous game. Danny Alves is probably like the best right back right now.
Napoli, I like watching Napoli games if I'm watching Serie A. They play just.
Well, that's because of their attacking
Their
trio. Like,
attacking
they're
style.
they're on
Um,
fire.
I watched a Roma game too.
Roma's okay.
Against I think it was Udinese. It was like 5-2. It was a crazy game.
Inter Milan is the most inconsistent thing
I
I've seen in
don't
my life.
get them.
I
Like,
watched
they have-
two of the games.
They
I
have
watched a 7-1 win against Atalanta.
Oh,
They
did you
played
see
amazing. They
the
played
Fiorentina
great. They played-
game?
It was like, wow. They abused the mistakes that Atalanta was making. Next game, I forgot who it was, but
it was it Fiorentina? It was
terrible.
like the 7-5 or whatever. Like 5-4. I
it
don't
was
know.
the one Eder scored. It was like 2-1 loss or something like that.
Oh, that
against-
one. Okay,
I think
a
saw
lot of teams
I think the one against
disappointed this
Fiorentina wasn't crazy. Yeah, Fiorentina Inter, that was a nuts game. Like I don't get how what's it called? How like inconsistent they are. Like Icardi, a world class striker, but like sometimes doesn't perform. They have Brozovic. They have
Oh, Cardi got called up
Perisic.
for the national team.
really finally.
Yeah.
Thank God. I rate Icardi. He's pretty good.
But a lot
I
of
think
teams
it's-
are disappointed. I think a large culprit would definitely be Inter. Inter,
Well,
they
we
went
should
into
talk
the
about
squad.
the
They
squads for
acquired
national
João
team.
Mario. I think Miranda was coming from Atletico.
Isn't he on loan though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was coming from Atletico on loan, I believe. And
Is
they
he pretty
had they had a lot of good players that were.
Why would they
coming in
load
with
up
good form.
Miranda? Miranda's like a great center back. I think they
Yes.
could use him.
I should have put like a buy, or like a
buy
not
back
the end of his loan. They could buy him. Like they have an option to
Yeah.
buy.
like what they did with Cuadrado.
Mm-hmm.
Confirmed transfer. He's staying at Juventus this season.
32.
Oh yeah.
He's no okay against Porto. I think Cuadrado is probably the best player. But although he did play a little cheaply because some of his were dives.
Do you think
Piazza!
he'll play?
Piazza!
against,
Piazza!
Okay, you know what? Let's just end this here. All right. So this is episode 4.
Four.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So you should look at our other
Videos,
episodes
yeah,
and
subscribe.
tune in.
like.
When is our next video?
That was quick.
When can they expect it?
Soon.
It'll be Champions League review probably.
Yeah.
No, there's gonna be way more
No.
reviews. No, it's gonna
Maybe
be soon,
before the
but-
Champions League. Probably like 2 episodes before Champions
There's a
League.
lot
and
of
we'll have
stuff
another one
happening
after.
this
Champions League
weekend.
this week though, isn't it? Or no?
No, it's
No,
June
it's
4th.
June
It's
3rd.
another next week.
Oh shit! It's next week. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Next.
Also,
Oh yeah, we'll have a video before
Last
after
year
the
it was this
weekend,
week.
probably.
Last year.
Yeah,
was
why
this week.
why was it next week? It should be the same week the Europa League final. That's dumb.
Yeah,
but I guess
well,
they're having all the European finals, like the
What can you do?
the domestic finals, like the FA Cup.
Uh,
Oh, FA Cup final. Arsenal versus Chelsea. How do you think
Yeah,
that's
that's
gonna
this
happen?
weekend too.
I
As
think
well as
it's going to
couple
be
international
2-2.
matches.
Chelsea win on penalties, even though I would prefer
Chelsea win
Arsenal.
4-1 in during the game.
Oh yeah,
Like,
let's do a prediction real quick.
2-2
Chelsea-
and then
Chelsea
penalties, Chelsea
3-0.
win. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 3-0 Chelsea.
You know what? I
Hazard
actually
3-1.
hope Arsene Wenger
Hazard
is sacked.
scores twice. I'm gonna say Batshuayi comes off the bench.
got you,
Hazard
Arsenal.
scores 19 times.
Ronaldo scores 9 times.
It's going to be 2-2. Sanchez is going to
Ronaldo
score a
scores.
brace. It's going to be Alonso and Willian.
Oh, I forgot
score.
about it.
Okay.
And then on the penalties, Hazard's going to score the winning penalty, and Ozil's going to miss it.
Whoa,
Yeah.
big calls.
You check mixes.
Yep. That's what I'm calling.
Pass.
You know, I'm okay with that because
Fabregas scores a winning goal.
Arsenal.
I think David De Gea is gonna score from 30 yards. To be honest.
Okay.
Yo, I'm
Oh.
Arsenal. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I think
Yeah, you
Arsenal
just want
is-
Arsenal so you can win the league
yeah,
easily.
exactly.
No, thanks, bud.
All right, I think we're gonna have to
what's
cut
your
it here
prediction,
then.
bro? Oh, Brooke, predict for the FA Cup. The fuck.
I'm
the fuck
gonna have
cup
to
final.
say 2-0. Chelsea.
2. Oh,
All right.
okay.
All right.
Just 2-0.
All right then.
Alright, see you guys.
All right.
See ya.
That would be it.